Hey, you guys. Okay, this is Professor Ann, as you can tell. Again, I'd like to apologize for the last minute cancellation. It is never my intention to cancel any class because I like being with you guys, of course. Wanted to kind of go over module 6 for this week. You should receive an email with a video, YouTube with a YouTube clip that explains in terms of how to effectively write a paragraph for academic writing. I also included my notes, so hopefully that'll help. Under Module 6, Resources and Required Readings, you'll find 2 documents that I need you to make sure that you actually read. The first is your research paper topic options, which is what this video will primarily focus on. But also it includes back to the basics, the perfect paragraph. Read that information along with my notes, along with the YouTube video. It will help you to understand what my expectations are when it comes to writing a paragraph. So we will not cover it next class. We are moving forward. So it is your responsibility to actually view the documents, read them, and view the video. Okay, so for this week's homework, you have to submit a proposal for a research paper. Pretty much you have within 250 to 500 words, you have to let me know what your argument research paper will be about, or just the topic, and give me an explanation in terms of why you chose this topic, what you are hoping to discover, what are your viewpoints, and what you are looking to further research within the topics. Looking at the research paper topic options, note that the following topics may not be used for the research paper: abortion, pro-life, pro-choice, gay marriage, death penalty, steroids abuse, gun control, legalization of marijuana, prayer in school or God on the dollar bill, physician-assisted suicide, animal abuse, stem cell research, IVS, human cloning, current evolving situations. Reason being is because they've been done and written 1,000,001 times. However, while the argument, let's say for instance, on abortion or any of these topics are no longer accepted for this research topic, because again, they've been done 1,000,001 times, you may be able to use one of these topics as a springboard to a more narrow or more focused argument. What do I mean? For instance, if I will not accept the paper arguing if abortion should be legal or illegal. That has been done a gazillion times. But I would consider a paper that argues how abortion clinics are often located in the poorest communities and whether this has a positive or negative effect on those communities. So although I'm not looking for you to address those topics from a broad perspective, if you're able to narrow it down to a more unique approach, then I'll accept it. Another example I provided, I will not accept a paper on whether gay marriage should or should not be legal. There's a trillion paper or essays on this topic. Been there, done that. But what I would consider a paper that argues whether religious organizations should be required by law to provide adoption services to gay couples, even though gay marriage is against the teaching of their church. You see how a broad topic that has been written 1,000,001 times, I know I keep changing the numbers, but how it's been narrowed down, that I will allow if it's used as a way to springboard off of these topics. Okay, in other words, if you're able to dig deeper than the traditional vague topics within these subject matters. So the document will have at least a page of suggestions, just in case you're like, Miss Ann or Professor Ann, I just don't know what to write. I get it. There are several topics that I've provided. So you're more than welcome to choose any of these topics. Again, you have to submit a 250 to 500 word proposal explaining to me, number one, what topic you have chosen, explain to me why you have chosen it or why it's of interest to you, why people should be interested. So that's the third thing, why people should be interested in the topic, and what you hope to gain or learn on the topic. 250 to 500 words. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to call me, text me, or email me. You have a good night, and I hope to see you next week, Saturday.